So today is the last day of February, which is also Rare Disease Day, a day to raise awareness as well as funds to support research for those living with lesser known conditions. So joining me now to talk about it is Hannah Jane, artist, fashion designer, and advocate. So Hannah, tell me about your connection to Rare Disease Day.
So I actually suffer from a rare disease. I battle a condition known as Chiari malformation, which affects my brain. I was diagnosed a couple years ago, and I actually became a brain surgery survivor with my condition. It is a condition that not a lot of people know about. It definitely gets misdiagnosed. I was one of those people that suffered with that. And so I spread awareness and support of this condition for others just like me.
This was surgery at the Colorado Chiari Institute at the Medical Center of Aurora. Took out part of the bone part of your skull, changed your life. Really, just
Yeah.
an amazing, amazing story. But there are many people out there with rare diseases that aren't as lucky because those treatments just simply don't exist.
Yes. And I think it's really important to support rare diseases because, as myself, Chiari malformation is known as an invisible illness. And so, a lot of times, I suffer from it, but you can't physically see it. And there's a lot of people that battle rare conditions like that added on to Chiari, different things. And so I did have surgery at the Colorado Chiari Institute, and they did take my bone out in the back of my head and replaced it to give my brain space. And it definitely changed my life. But I know that there are a lot of people that suffer from conditions like mine that battle them day after day that don't have solutions and they just have to live and navigate their days.
Because it's amazing that we have a local institute like Chiari that
Yeah.
specializes in that rare disease, but so many out there don't have the funding even for a simple medication or for studies to get kind of rolling to try to eventually find a potential cure or a potential surgery. So why is today so important, especially when we talk about awareness for funding?
Today is so important because it gives people like me a voice. Like I said, as a person that suffers from an invisible illness, that is the only thing that I've had to be my tool to navigate my condition. And I feel like for people who battle rare diseases, not only is research and support and funding so important, but it's important to give people that voice to speak their truth and speak what they battle every day because it's not easy, and it's not easy to stand up for yourself or have the courage to advocate for yourself in industries that don't necessarily have all the information or tools that they need to support people with rare diseases.
And that is why it is so important. That's why we are talking about it today on Rare Disease Day. Hannah Jane, thank you so much for the time.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.